Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Somebody's trying to create this. They sent me a picture off the internet, but they're having trouble getting the line to look like this. So there's two ways to do this. We're going to do it the way I would do it first, and then I would do both of them. I'm going to draw a six-sided polygon by holding down the control button. And then I'm going to take a 2-point line. I do this a lot. I use this cube a lot. So since I'm in the center, and also it's going to be the center of this polygon, and I normally go from the outside in just so I can see it. Now what we need to do is find out how big this is. Less than 6, so I'm going to make my nudge factor 8. I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, fill that in, fill that in, fill that in. So now I've got a cube, and I can left click, right click. But the difference is I have 3 different items now. Now you could do them individually, or you could select them all and go to Object and Group them together, go to Effects and Contour. Let's contour to the inside with square corners at 1/4 inch. That's more than we had, or the box is 0.15. Now, 2 ways you could do this. One, I would go ahead and break the contour apart. And I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool, and if you wanted that color, get your eyedropper and test that or sample that color. Now I'm going to nudge these out of the way. So there's kind of like our cube already, but now I can delete those inner parts, and I can make this all black, and then just nudge it over, and voila, I don't have to worry about my thickness of my lines. Now the other way to do it, which makes it a little bit more difficult sometimes, is to make this line 1/4 inch. Let's go ahead and make them black. But when you fill this in, well, there's 2 ways to do this. Let's make a duplicate of that and move it over. I'm going to make this one an object. Convert the outline to an object. Look at the difference. We've still got that color. If I fill this in and that in and that in, look what happened to the inside line. Because Corel is just using those lines, and I've done a video on this, as a hairline. But now these are objects, so it doesn't do that. And there's ways around it. You can put the, take the corners, and by the time you get it all done, you'll be really confused. You could take a corner, make it black, and make it that same thickness, which I don't know what it was. And then you could nudge it all over there. But and I must have moved it, which you should never do. But the object way is pretty easy, but the way I just did it with the Smart Fill tool is by far the easiest, at least for me. I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.